Isaiah saw our day with terrifying clarity. He spoke of Ephraim crowned with pride, drunk, not merely with wine, but with deception and false assurance. But they also have erred through wine, and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink, they are swallowed up of wine, they are out of the way through strong drink, they err in vision, they stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean. Isaiah 28, 7-8. Isaiah's language is deliberately offensive, and it is meant to be read correctly, not softened. The tables belong to the priests and the prophets. The tables were set by God. What lies upon them was once meat, revealed doctrine, covenant law, and holy order. But to a people now drunk on the spirit of Babylon the Great, that meat appears as vomit and filth. What they recoil from is not false doctrine. It is restored doctrine. United order. Plural marriage. Celestial law and celestial sealings. The gathering of Israel to one place. Baptism for the dead. Consecration and covenant inheritance. The Council of 50. These were revelations placed on the table by God Himself, meet in due season. They were once received, practiced, defended, and taught. But because the people would not continue to seek and receive ongoing personal revelation, they lost the spirit by which those things could be discerned. And when revelation departed, appetite departed with it. Thus, what once nourished them now disgusts them. They look upon Zion as excess. They look upon celestial law as embarrassment. They look upon consecration as extremism. They look upon gathering as fanaticism. They look upon revealed structure as disorder. And so they turn away, not because the table is corrupt, but because they are drunk. Isaiah explains why immediately. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk, and drawn from the breasts. Isaiah 28, 9. Those who refuse to be weaned cannot eat meat. And when meat is placed before infants, or before those who choose to remain infants, it is spat out and called filth. This is the judgment, not that revelation ceased to exist, but that those who once received it can no longer stomach it. So the table remains full. But there is no place clean, because everything holy is now treated as though it were unclean. Isaiah warned what would follow. But the word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, and there a little, that they might go, and fall backward, and be broken, and snared, and taken. Isaiah 28, 13. This condition produces false security. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Isaiah 28, 15. That is Ephraim drunk, priests and prophets out of the way, erring in vision, stumbling in judgment, convinced they are safe while standing under judgment. The Lord explains why this happens elsewhere. For as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. Isaiah 29, 13-14. And earlier still, make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart. Isaiah 6:10. This is not neglect. This is judgment. Jesus Christ taught the same law. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance, but whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Matthew 13:12. Light not renewed by revelation does not remain. It is taken away. And Christ warned of the result. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? Matthew 6:23. When confirmation from the Holy Spirit ceases, revelation does not pause, it is replaced. The natural man takes over. Gentile reasoning fills the vacuum. Tradition, culture, and institutional certainty masquerade as doctrine. This is how sincere believers become confident and wrong. This is why the Lord warned through modern revelation that his house would fall out of order. There shall be one mighty and strong, holding the scepter of power in his hand, clothed with light for a covering, whose mouth shall utter words, eternal words, while his bowels shall be a fountain of truth, to set in order the house of God, and to arrange by lot the inheritances of the saints. Doctrine and Covenants 85:7. That warning exists because disorder was foreseen. The servant is not sent because the house is healthy. He is sent because it is out of order. Those drunk on Babylon cannot discern him. Isaiah already explained why. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment. And the word of the Lord becomes to them a stumbling block rather than light. Revelation is not a past possession. It is daily bread. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Matthew 4:4. Not what once proceeded. What proceeds? If revelation is not being received now, then light is already being withdrawn, and what replaces it is not humility, but strong delusion. That is not faith. That is not safety. That is Ephraim drunk in the last days, exactly as Isaiah saw it.